So, I thought I'd give you a brief overview of the campus getting ready for graduation. This is where I'll be graduating on Wednesday in 2 days. There is Kent Hall with the undergraduate creative writing department where I worked for 2 of my 4 years at Columbia. And there are other buildings. In the middle is Hamilton Hall with the Slavic languages and different language departments. In the back is John Jay Hall, that sort of more reddy coloured building with the smaller windows, and that is a hall of residence and has medical services and administrative buildings in there. In the middle, in front of the graduation tents that you can see, is Butler Library. It's a really, really amazing library. Just access to everything. It has an operating budget. You're not going to believe this. It has an operating budget of $10 million a year alone just for electronic resources and access to databases. That's not counting books and periodicals. It's insane. It's just really insane. But it's a beautiful, beautiful building, and spent many, many nights there, and some all-nighters working in that library. Graduation tents in front. There are some small ceremonies being held there right now. In the back, that sort of fancy looking Art Deco building. Behind that is another hall of residence for undergrads. The fancy looking one with the chrome is kind of a student centre. Has lounges, piano lounges, no less, and the big auditorium for events, good eating places, and counselling services, which is very well utilised on this campus because people are so stressed out. I went there many times. And then to the right is the journalism school with the blue banner there, and then there's College Walk. I don't know if you can see it, it's a cloudy day, but you can see the green. So that's one of the entrances to campus, and you sort of walk through that canopy of green. And then this right here is my school, School of the Arts, Dodge Hall it's called, and that's where I had all my classes and where Apogee Journal started. In those rooms, and lots of student readings, faculty student discussions and events and so forth. And then you look down, there's the alma mater, the statue in the middle with the security guard behind. That's the physical symbol of Columbia. It's a woman with an owl hidden in her robes. I should look up what the figure is actually based on. I don't know, but I think it's some sort of Greco-Roman figure. Oh, you can hear the applause from those ceremonies happening down there. You may not see it, but inscribed on above the columns, it's very neoclassical, but above the columns of Butler Library there is written Homer, Herodotus, Sophocles, Plato, Aristotle, Demosthenes, Cicero, and Virgil. Hope I said those names right. And then I'm just going to swing around here above the alma mater, and this is where all the the bigwigs will be sitting for my graduation ceremony. And then this here is Low Library, which is the very famous building of Columbia. It was the Library of Columbia when it was first founded. Now it's an incredible dome-like open space inside that they hold swanky events at, and they have the visitor centre in there as well. But up above, I don't know if you can see the text. says the Library of Columbia University, and then the text above that says King's College, which was the original name for Columbia, founded in the province of New York by royal charter in the reign of George II, perpetuated as Columbia College by the people of the state of New York when they became free and independent, maintained and cherished from generation to generation. So, and that was, there's the year there, it's in the 1700s. So that's pretty much it. I'll be seated, they'll be putting seats down here for the university-wide commencement on Wednesday that I'm participating in. I'll be seated either along the sides there, or in the middle here, or along those sides. And then we'll have a lunch reception in Dodge, and then afterwards we'll go into Miller Theatre, which is the arts theatre, big arts auditorium, which is below Dodge. Opens out onto Broadway, which is back there. Security guard chatter. But basically I'll be walking, as in walking across the stage and accepting my diploma in Miller Theatre inside of there. So that's where you will see if you live stream. Tune in on Wednesday or Thursday New Zealand time at 6 a.m. and you get to see me. And sending you lots of love and happiness from Columbia and New York.